Guys, so we're back on the Exmark that caught on fire. I think today I'm going to try to get the starter on and the solenoid on and see if we can get it to pump some gas. So if you're interested, stay tuned. We'll get right into it. Guys, so today we're back on the Exmark that caught on fire. And I'm going to try to get the solenoid on, which I do. I've already got the solenoid kind of mounted a little bit, and we've got to change out this coil wire because this one is in bad shape. And there's your new starter. Probably not going to get the coils on today, but we're going to try to get the flywheel back on as well and see if we can't get the engine to spin over. Sorry it took so long to get back on this project, but I had to wait on some parts, and I got busy on some other stuff. So there's the new solenoid already on, and you can see I've already got the wires mounted. I don't have the main wire going from here to the starter, obviously, because the starter is not on. And after doing the research, these wires they're supposed to be on the negative post, and they were on the positive post. So we're gonna, and I've tested it already. We've got power going where we need it. So you're not gonna be able to see me get this starter on while I'm putting it on. So I'm just gonna get it on and we'll come back. First, I found that since we got such a tight space, it's gonna be easier to go ahead and put this pigtail on with the starter off the machine. And it's an 11 millimeter nut, and I use this 7/8. You got to get behind here. You want to hold this bolt right, or this nut right here, so you don't twist off the stud on the starter, or you'll ruin your starter. So just wanted to point that out. Okay, once you get the starter mounted, you want to make sure, see that wire right there? It's got a little tab right here that holds that down. And then also it's got this little flange that goes back in between the starter and that wire to keep this wire off the starter gear. So just pop that back in, and that'll keep that wire from moving and hitting that starter gear. So don't forget that. Alright. Now I'm going to hook up this to the solenoid, and be sure and undo your positive cable if you're not good at this. I'd recommend just undoing it, but I'm probably not going to do that. But it's a good idea. Alright guys, so now we're going to put the flywheel on. We've got the starter back on. I ran the new coil wires, even though we're not putting the coils on just yet. Just going to drop this back over the queue right here. Be careful not to smush those fingers. There we go. And for the meantime, I'm going to put this old raggedy fan back on here, just for testing purposes, so I can torque down the flywheel bolt. Of course, it'd probably work without doing that, but we're going to go ahead and do it anyway. Oh, I'm missing something. I'm missing that plate. This thing's going to be great if I can get it running again. So again, the three line up here. This thing may fly all apart once it starts spinning. You never know. Get it locked in that tab. finger tight. We just kind of want to see it turn over. Make sure the gears mesh up right and all that. All that good stuff there. No air, of course. No air on the compressor. That should be good for testing purposes. Now, I'll get my trusty key out. We're gonna give it a bump. I wish I had those coils, we'd see if it'd fire on over. Let me, I'm gonna put a little gas in the tank and put a fuel filter on here, and I'm just gonna see for the shits and giggles of it if this fuel pump on here works. Doubt it, but we'll see. Put a new fuel filter on it, and I'm gonna go up front and try to turn it. You're gonna be looking right here, see if this starts putting out any gas. This has one of those, it's got dual tanks, so it's got a left and a right side thing up there, and it's stuck on the left side. I feel like it's rusted, so I don't want to move it till we get the engine firing over, because we're going to probably have to replace that. But for now, I just want to see. This thing got burned. And like I said, we'll probably replace it maybe. I don't know. Let's see if it works. Burn up the starter, so let it rest every now and again. I see fuel filling up in the filter. There it comes. Alright guys, I don't know if you saw that, I did. So that fuel pump works actually. Amazing. Huh. Alright. Another good sign. See what we can fuck with next. Alright. I think we're going to end it here for today. So we got the starter on. We got the solenoid back on. I've got the plastics coming. And the coils. So as soon as the coils get here, that'll be the next thing we're going to do. We're going to install the coils. We're going to clean up this flywheel. Get this rust off of here. And we know we got gas now. The next thing is probably going to be a carburetor issue, depending on how long it's set up. But so once I get the coils, we'll come back and put the coils on and see if we can get her to hit a lick. So if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you next one. Jungle Bob out.